It's getting late, but I need to nap something tonight. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, but I had this sitting here for a long time. Let's see. I looked at all kinds of different things. Most of what I need to do for challenges right now is glass. But I don't feel like napping glass this late at night. I don't want to have to deal with cleaning up a lot of glass shards before I go in. So I guess I'll settle on this clunky piece of Rainy Buttes. Yeah, I've done these before, but maybe there's a continued interest in these, maybe? I don't know. I'm using a little 2.7 ounce bopper to begin with. I need more practice with this little bopper. I don't really like these little ones, but they might start growing on me if I can get them to work for me. Or if I can get used to it, in other words. I need to tiptoe through the tulips with this. See how it naps? It is so weird. What makes it do that? I don't know. I wish I knew. I always blame it on aliens. Yeah, aliens brought this rock down from outer space. That type of thing. Yeah. This is so weird. I hit my finger. Yeah. That's what I get for using weird tools. What is going on? Yep, even though I've napped this plenty of times on video, there's still people that say, "What is that? Is that frozen chocolate?" I wish it was frozen chocolate. Yeah. I should put in the title, "Napping Frozen Chocolate." Yeah. People would say, "No, that's disingenuous. No one will click on it anyway." Well, I think they would. I think I'd make a lot more, or have a lot more views if I say I'm napping frozen chocolate. Yeah. Frozen chocolate actually would look better than this. Yep. It wouldn't be fracturing all weird like this. This has got internal issues. Yep. Internal. Already there, pre-existing. It's not my fault. Let's bring the lights to a better position. Is that better? Fancy lights. Fancy little bopper. This fancy stuff, I don't know. I don't know if it improves the quality of life. I don't know. I might get something out of this if that's all it's got. Is that all you got? Oops. Is that all you got? Yeah. If that's all you got, then we can do something. If there's still some more surprises, I don't know. I don't want no more surprises. Okay. All right, I get it. It's cortex or whatever that is on the outside of this. Gotta get in there somehow. Not like that. I missed. I hit there instead of here. Dang it. Now it's gonna be all wonky. Yeah, I don't. And I could have done that earlier, but I don't like to proceed in that way. I want to try to get in from the ends instead of striking in the middle, because I might regret striking it in the middle when the ends are thick. Maybe I chose this because I'm craving chocolate. Yeah. It would not be far from the truth. I could entitle this Napping While Craving Chocolate. Yeah. This glove. Okay. It's brand new and I found my thick gloves, but it takes time to break those in and I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, the hard part's over as far as finding the good spot. It's not the hardest part of the whole process. It's just the hard part of finding the good piece within this rock is done already. Okay. Now it's just on to what I'm going to make. I don't know yet. Well, that's not proceeding like I thought it was going to proceed. I must have forgotten how much it needs to be abraded, because that's just crushing everything. I showered my face with flakes, but it's to be expected. What do I expect? I'm hitting a very shattery rock. Yeah. It's got cracks everywhere too, where I least expect. How did it survive all these years with so many internal cracks? I don't know. There, all done. Yes, I've seen artifacts like this, so it's done. Yeah. If someone finds this out in the field, they would go, "Ooh, this is so cool." But if I stop here, it's like, what are you doing? You made that? Yeah, I'm imitating an artifact. What's the problem? What's the problem? It looks just like one of the artifacts I've found. Yeah, just napped flat on one side and left all bumpy on the other. It's a perfect replica. Yeah, but. You're gonna say, yeah, but. Yeah. It's not a real type of artifact. Not really. Oh, yes, it is. Au contraire. It is the artifact duplicate. Mm-hmm. At any point, I can just leave it like that, and it would resemble something in the archaeological record. Yeah. Doesn't have to be no arrowhead. Don't have to be no stinking arrowhead. It can just be a doodle. Yeah, and then I'll be done. And people will flock to the video and go, finally, someone makes a real, something that looks real. Finally. I wish. But people are not like that. Nope. They think it, but then they dismiss it right away. They're thinking, yeah, you're right. I found artifacts like this too, but you don't want to nap something like that and leave it. Stick it in your display case or your keeper case like that. Because people are going to say, you made that? Mm-hmm. And if you display it in your display case and you say, I'm proud of it, they're going to think you're cuckoo. Yep, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Speaking of chocolate. Yeah, they're going to think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you say, this is my attempt at replicating an artifact. What's wrong with you? No, dude, what's wrong with you, man? That don't look like no arrowhead. And then the debate ensues. Let's have a debate. Does this count as something made by an expert? If I just leave it like this? For what purpose would I leave it, though? Why? Just so I can laugh at you? Because that's what it seems like. I can leave it like this and then talk smack about anyone who makes fun of it. Yeah. Is that why I would leave it like this? Just so I can, make trouble. Yeah. Or is there a real legitimate use for something shaped like this? Very interesting question. No? Or yes? I don't know. I don't think it's all that interesting. I just think it's fun to talk about because I can talk some smack. Yeah. Anyone who says, yeah, you're just doing it so you can talk some smack, you're going to be you're right about that. Yeah. You're right about that. I make fun of people who are silly humans. Yeah. That includes everybody. Everybody is a silly human at one point or another. Yep. Some more silly than others. Yes. Some can't help it. I'll cut you some slack. But some do it on purpose. Those are the weird ones. No, it didn't go. It didn't go. Come on. No. Don't tell me. I ruined it. I did not ruin it. I don't know where it went. I don't know where that flake went. It's trying to do evasive maneuvers. Yeah. Remember those? Remember what evasive maneuvers were? You never hear about that anymore. Everyone just stays still and complains. They don't do evasive maneuvers. They say, look, I got hit. Look, I got hit. They don't take evasive maneuvers. Yeah. Yeah, you're taking an evasive maneuver. You get in a good position to counterattack. Yeah, I'm not saying run away. Evasive maneuvers are so you can position yourself for a counterattack. Yes. While making it look like you're running away. That way your enemy goes, meh. We'll take a lunch break now. Yeah, attack them when they're on lunch break. How does that relate to Flintknapping? Ooh, you haven't seen how I can sneak up on this stuff. I can sneak up on this. Yeah. How do you take evasive maneuvers on a little piece of rock? It's not doing anything. Oh, yes, it is. It's resisting. Yeah. You think it's innocent, but look how much it resists. Yes, it's not bending to my will. It's bending. It's becoming curved. In other words, that's not my will, though. But yeah, it resists. It does not want to be an arrowhead or anything else. Even that little dorky doodle that I did earlier. It doesn't want to be that either. No, not even that. It doesn't want to do anything. So yeah. Evasive maneuvers and counterattack. And ambush. Set traps. Yeah, you can do all that. To ensure victory over these little stones that just want to loaf around. Like I was saying in the previous video. Yeah. Where was I? I deleted one video yesterday. And I might have been talking about loafers in that deleted video. So you might be saying, what? Huh? He didn't say that in the video. Did he say it in the video? I don't know if he says it in the video. Yeah. I deleted a video yesterday. I hardly ever do that, but yeah, I deleted it because I was too slow in progressing. What happened? Oh, it has an incipient. It did have an incipient crack. Nothing I can do. It was not my fault. See that? This frozen chocolate is going to go into the broken bypasses. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we gotta nap this big chunker. Oh, I did not want to nap the big chunker. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it was just my luck that the incipient was right in the middle of the other one. Right in the middle. Imagine that. Perfectly in the middle. As an existing crack. Perfectly in the middle. Or maybe it wasn't an existing crack. I don't know. You be the judge. Here comes the judge. I remember that. Okay, here we go. We're going to try to get some spalling going on here. No, those are all junk flakes. Oh my goodness. All right, what are we gonna do? Junk flakes, crud flakes. Look at them all. Nothing but crud flakes. Now there you go. That's not bad. Save it. I can save this one too. Yeah. Throw it in the little bin. Can I save this one? Okay. Might as well. It doesn't look that great, but I'll save it. Alright, so I gotta get rid of this nasty stuff. Although it's probably better quality than the other one. I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah, some of you might say, you're talking about ambushing and counterattacking. You got defeated anyway. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Can't win everything. Especially when you jinx yourself by talking about it. Yeah. I thought I was being all smooth talking about attacks and ambushes. But no. Let's see. Can I get another spall? Yes. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'll take it. This is not too bad. Crud flakes. A mix of good with some crud flakes, I'll take it. I don't know how I'm going to attack this one. This is just piecemeal. What the heck is that in there? Yeah. What am I attacking here? That doesn't even look like rock. Ooh, that sounded good. Yes, it did. I'm going to try to save as much of this flat spot as possible. This is a crud on this side, and I don't want to take too much of that off. Yeah, if I can make a flake like that, I need to make sure I don't lose too much of this. Yeah, maybe I can clean it up a little bit. But I got to focus on getting the other side out of here. Yeah. Much easier said than done. I had to take that flake because I need to attack this way. Oops. Okay. I'm seeing how this is gonna go. Yeah. I see what you're gonna do. No, come on. It's a brand new bopper. Don't be misbehaving. You gotta, it's brand new and bright and shiny. Don't embarrass yourself. I'm talking to the rock, do not embarrass yourself in front of the nice, clean bopper, okay? You're embarrassing yourself. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's kind of curved, but it didn't break. Haha. Yes, we can giggle. We can giggle the dastardly giggle when it does not break. Yeah. We can giggle the sneaky giggle. We're trying to sneak off the bad parts, and it's working. Is it working? We're sneaking off these bad parts? Yeah, it's working. Yikes. I don't want to take too much off the surface. I just want to take a little bit so I can zigzag. It's going, sometimes it just gets a little too fragile. Okay, so we need to get rid of that square edge. Gotta be careful. There we go. At this time of night, my hand-eye coordination is not that great. Oh, that is kind of cool. It naps well. Now that's surprising. That looks like it's a mess, but it naps well. Yes, it does. That is good. That is better than I thought it was going to be. Yes, yes. I think we're reaching the limits with the bopper. Do I want to go further? I do want to go a little bit further, yes. No, I don't want to use a little bopper. It had its day, its opportunity. I didn't like it that much. Still not used to using the little boppers. It had its day under the big lights, under these show lights. It did okay. was not its fault that the piece broke. We'll bring it out another day. It survived to fight another day. The bopper, the little bopper. 2.7 ounce, or whatever it is. What was it? Yeah, 2.7 ounce. Why do I put the 0.7? Because, you know, autists are very decimalistic. Yeah. All right, so I gotta get serious. I gotta make something before it gets too late. Right? Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah. Or I'll do a 2-part series. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made a 2-part series, or a 3-part or 4-part. I just try to film it all at once and upload it all at once. It's a lot less time. I'm holding the bopper in a slightly different way now. Before, I was holding it like this and swinging it. This I am now swinging, but I'm hitting with this top part. It's a little bit different technique. Same angle, same platform, same. Everything's the same. Fracture's the same, except you just hold the bopper a little differently, which makes it a little less harsh when you hit it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a gentle strike when you do it like this, rather than like that. You know, this is the power strike. This is a little bit more gentle. But all the angles are the same. Yeah. Everything's the same with just subtle, nuanced differences. Just very subtle differences. I've learned over the years that if you just treat everything the same and tweak it here and there, you'll be better off than to try to reposition yourself every time. Just go for the same angles every time with everything. Everything's the same. All the angles, all the striking areas for pressure or percussion, it's just a difference in scale, you know. If this was like a 1-inch long thing, I could do this with pressure flaking or a little bit of percussion, indirect percussion, and the angles are all the same. The grinding, the amount of abrading is the same. It's a difference in scale. Scale means the size of the piece and the size of the tools. It's just a difference in size of everything. If you look at a point that's really big, or look at let's say a preform that's really big compared to one that's really small, everything's the same as far as the flake removals. Yeah. All right. A little bit of perspective from me. It is my opinion. It might not all be the same, and there might be some significant differences that I'm overlooking. But for the most part, I think it's beneficial for me to tell you just to go with the same for everything. Percussion angles and striking areas are the same for everything. Pressure or percussion, indirect or direct, passive pressure or aggressive pressure, it's all the same as far as the initial setups and looking at striking areas for opportunities. Yeah. Or, you know, striking area or pressure areas for pressure flaking. It's either a striking area or a pressure area. Where is the darn thing? My Abrader. There it is. Yeah, the pressure areas or the striking areas, they all need to be abraded. Larger pieces, you abrade larger areas and abrade more with more force, and it's all a matter of scale. If it was a little arrowhead, just a little bit of braiding, that's it. Same everything else. I'd be working on the tips of the small arrowhead, just like this, working on the ends first. Same length of flakes proportional to the workpiece. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Is that a... It has healed cracks in it. I'm not too worried. I am not too worried. But yeah, the flakes are the same in proportion to the workpiece, whether it's big like this or little bitty or really big. You can get a really big piece and whittle it down little by little with little bitty flakes. I mean, it is a thing, but usually what you do is you get a big old hammerstone or a big old bopper to match your big old biface. Yeah. Yep. Come on. I can tell there's some inconsistencies in this. Yeah, when it gets down to thinning, that's when it rears its ugly head as an inconsistency. Yeah, the inconsistencies are not showing their true potential yet. Yeah, they've got more to show. Don't worry. They will rear their ugly heads. Those inconsistencies. Okay. See, it stopped. It wanted to go, but it stopped there. And there's various reasons why it stops. Not only inconsistencies, but, you know, sometimes the contour just isn't good. Sometimes there's incipient cracks. Sometimes I didn't hit it right. Yeah. Sometimes I didn't clean up the tooltip. And it's not making good contact. Sometimes it slips. Like I'll put it in one spot, it'll slip before I hit it, and then it'll mess it up. Ooh, that almost cut me. That came off so fast. You're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be hard to remove. Yeah. That's why I hit that so hard. Not supposed to be so easy to remove. Anyways. Expect the unexpected. Live with the unlivable. Yeah. I can't live with it when it's got like a mistake. I gotta attack the mistake right away. I gotta. Well, you just gotta control yourself and deal with it later, okay? It's not the time to deal with that yet. I still got a lot on the end here on the bottom. Yep. I don't want to get distracted. This is good for, you know, the workarounds that you need for ADHD. In order to function with ADHD, you gotta have workarounds. One of them is to actually practice how you're supposed to actually do things, like a neurotypical. Yeah. A neurotypical follows a plan. Doesn't get all distractified. Doesn't get all weird. Doesn't dislike something for no reason. You know, neurotypicals just do it. Yeah. So you just gotta get into a habit of just doing it. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but you say to yourself, I just gotta make doo-doo with what I got. Okay? Just make doo-doo. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. Just plan on it not being perfect. Plan on having those incipient bulbs of percussion that mess you up like this. See that? See that? That's a bulb of percussion that was incipient. Now, I don't know if I did that earlier or if it was already in there. But see that? Perfect example of an incipient bulb. Right there in the base, too. Why? Why can't it be in a thick spot like right here? I can just chip it off easily. I gotta lose some length because of this little booger. Yeah. Don't like it. I don't like losing so much material because of that, of a little defect. Yeah, you might say, just make a Clovis. Make a Clovis. Please make a Clovis. No, I'm not gonna make a Clovis. I'm not gonna. And not because this doesn't want to be a Clovis. I don't want it to be a Clovis, okay? I can make the decision too, you know. It's not just a rock that has all the power or holds all the cards. Nope. It holds some of the cards. It can win some of the hands, but it's not going to win the overall game. Nope. Even if it breaks in half, the game still goes on. Those pieces are still nappable. Yeah. That's not the end of the game. It is for some people, but hey, you want to throw in a towel, you throw in a towel. It's up to you. What did I do? That's better. That's better. Yeah. It is inconsistent. I gotta watch it because my temptation is to hit it really, really hard when I think it needs it, but once in a while the flakes come off super easy and I could overshoot it. So I've just got to I've just got to keep on pecking at it. Yeah. I want to smash a long flake across there, but no, I'm not going to do it. I got to be reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. See, that needed a harder hit. But I was afraid to do it. Okay. It's not giving me many chances to thin that area. And it's supposed to be nappable, but I don't know. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't thick enough. The flake wasn't thick enough to really do much. It skimmed across the top pretty well, but I needed to do better. Yeah. Where was I? Okay. Yeah. No diving, please. No divings. I don't see any divings. No divings. Okay. I don't know what to do now. My whole game was centered around making sure that it didn't get all messed up. Now what do I do? Work on the other side. Yeah, I know, but what's first? Everything is about equal. Everything is equally yucky. Come on. Come on. No, is that gonna do it? I have to move that edge that way. Have to, yes. everywhere. I had to move it that way. Everywhere, toward that direction. So that I can braid it and look at my opportunities. Yeah, I have to tell myself constantly not to thin it too much. Sometimes I ruin a piece by thinning it too much, thinking that you're going to benefit in the video because everyone wants to know how to thin a piece. But it may benefit you to know how to not thin a piece. Oh, you're not going to like it, I know. You're not going to like it. But, you know, sometimes you just got to leave it thicker. Not only does it make it quicker to finish, but it makes you less sicker. Yeah. You feel sick when it breaks. Leave it thicker, you'll feel less sicker. Yeah. I had to make it rhyme. If I don't make it rhyme, it's not a rule, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. I can tell some of these flakes are not that great by just the sound of it. And I abraded the tooltip, so it's making good contact. It's just acting all weird as usual. See that? Let's see. It's going to do that when I'm thinning. Yeah, see? Those flakes are not going to release when I'm thinning. And sometimes I'll forget to try to pick them off. And I won't realize they're just sitting there. Yeah. And it messes up the Flintknapping. Because I think I have to blast through the area when I really don't. When in actuality, I don't need to blast through the area. Why am I still messing with that side? Because I still see thick spots on that side. Yeah, and it helps me lower the edge anyway. I'm still lowering the edge toward, or moving the edge more toward this side. Although it doesn't need it that much. There is spots that are fat along the edge. Fat spots along the edge. Got to get rid of those. Yeah, like that. Yes. Just don't make any step fractures, please. Yeah, I could leave it that thick. See that? It makes some people feel sick, but I could leave it that thick. Except on the ends. You always got to thin the ends down. Yeah, the ends justify the means. You didn't know? The ends justify the means. Gotta work on the ends in Flintknapping. No? That's not what it means? That's not what means means? Alright, let's see. It's gotta go thinner, or I'm not gonna be the winner. I want to win. Yeah. This is risky because it's all kind of lumpy for a reason. It's lumpy for a reason. It's inconsistent. When you hit into an inconsistent area, you're just begging for trouble. Why am I doing it? I know I can make it look at least a little bit better. Yeah. I'm confident I can make it look at least a little bit better. While at the same time moving the edge more that way in case I need to thin it. Anyways, we're almost there yet. We're almost at the point where I'm going to decide what it's going to be. No, that's not what it's supposed to do. No. That's exactly what it's not supposed to do. Where did it go? I was thinking about that earlier. Remember? It's going to make me pick out some of those step fractures, but this one is not picking out. Dang it. Yeah. That's not an unreleased. That's just a plain old step fracture. It's a dastardly one. Yes, it is. I'm getting to where I want to go, don't worry. Okay, you can worry a little bit. Some step fractures. They're gonna get me. Dang it. Yeah, thinning it, it's not working well. It wants to go to the islands is what it wants to do. Dang it. Gosh, it is very sneaky. It is so sneaky. I tried to out sneak it, but I couldn't. What did it do? See, instead of using all of its energy to go in there, it didn't. It spread out this way and then stepped. Luckily, it didn't dive, but still, it didn't go where it was supposed to go. It was very sneaky. I can push on that. Some of you say, just push it out, push it. No, I'm going to flake it right there and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. One of those things. I'll take a little flake first. Okay. So then I'm going to take another flake into that area. Cross my fingers. Let's see what it did. Voila. I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to push my luck. It's going to stay looking like that. Yep. And then this side, to thin it, I'm just going to run a couple big flakes, hopefully. If it'll let me. It doesn't look like it's gonna let me though. It's not gonna let me though. It's not gonna let me though. Again, I don't like my options. It's like a chess game. It's very similar to chess. Sometimes you sit there and play chess and you're not up on your game, so to speak, and you don't like your options. You're sitting there. I don't like any of my options at this stage of the game. What am I going to do? You start annoying the other player. So maybe he'll make a mistake because he's annoyed. Start talking smack during the game. He'll want you to shut up. Maybe he'll get rattled. Yeah, I'm making the stone nervous. Or I'm making the stone upset. You didn't know that's why I yap during the videos? Now you know. Yeah. If the stone gets upset, it won't be on top of its game. It'll forget that it doesn't want to be Arrowhead. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't want to mess with it. I hate to mess with it, but I gotta. What time is it? How much time do I have to mess with this? I don't have that much time. Yeah, I gotta go in or I won't get any sleep tonight. Yeah, my dad likes to wake up around 3 in the morning. Why? I don't know. Maybe to hear some little annoying bird that's always out there at this time or at that time of night. Yeah, there's some birds that are out there at that time of night at 3 in the morning. I don't know what those little Tweety birds are called, but I'll find out. Yeah, I'll find out how to get them. You know, get revenge on them. Why revenge? Because if they're not bugging me, they're bugging somebody at that hour in the morning. Can't go back to sleep. I sit there tripping away and I can't go back to sleep. Some of you say, just go outside. Scare them away. Yeah, you go outside and they're all quiet. All you hear is the crickets. Yeah. You go back inside and it starts up again. Drives you nuts. Yeah. But not the neurotypicals. They don't deal with that stuff, you know? It's not a big deal. So what if there's a Tweety bird outside the door at 3 a.m. doing a little Tweety dance or whatever they do out there? I don't know what they do in the moonlight. I can only guess. Oh gosh, I'm even confusing myself with this one. Yeah, that's good enough. I just need to make sure. Not make sure. I just need to pick something. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna make out of this Rainy Buttes that is reasonable for the area that Rainy Buttes is found? I don't even know. East Central? No. Rainy Buttes is not East Central. North Central? Is it from Oregon, Rainy Buttes? I don't even know anymore. Northern High Plains. Okay, that's NP. Yeah. What is a book? It's that book, okay? Just take it easy. Make a Clovis. I know. But I'm not gonna. Make an Angostura. No. I want to find something that looks like this already. Okay? Yeah, I can see. That's going to cause some people to sulk. I'm looking for one that's already teardrop shaped. And they're sulking and frowning right now. Yeah. I wish I could see them sulking and frowning and with their arms crossed. No, don't pick one that's already like that. You're just making excuses for not doing the work. Oh gosh, I don't know. All these look too small or too big. Where's the in-betweeners? There's someone. Is that an in-betweener? I haven't made one of these. I have not made a looking bill. But these are all Knife River. See, looking bill is all Knife River, Knife River, Knife River. At least those three. But this one on this side, this is agatized wood. Now this is petrified wood. I can do it. Yeah. I don't want to. Ooh, there's a mid-back tang. I don't think these were made from Rainy Buttes. Oh, that would be easy. I'm falling asleep. Oh, what is that? Plains knife. Yeah. It's a Plains knife. I can make a Plains knife. Right? It's just two big side notches. I think maybe Rainy Buttes is up in the northwest, far west. There's a lot of bigger selection up in the far west. I still don't know what I want to do. Wait, I think I saw one. Yes, there's some that are already like this, you know. I'm getting closer to finding one that looks like this. Yeah, right there, triple T. I just put a little dent in the bottom. But these are too small. I don't know. I wasted some time trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Plains knife. I can't remember where Rennie Buttes is from. Somebody tell me really quick. Plains knife has a flat base too. Yeah. That's what you're gonna do? Seriously? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. I bet you Rainy Buttes is not even found in the plains. But that's what I'm gonna do. Thinning flakes. Ooh, fancy. Yeah. Fancy schmancy. I don't know. I'm just trying to thin it down. At the base. Even though I probably don't have to. I have to for the hefting. Hefting. You have to for hefting. Have to. Yeah. What is the hafting? No one's discussed hafting with you guys? Dang it. I gotta do everything. Come on. There it is. And I gotta do a little bit of symmetry, so it might open up an opportunity for me to run another flake into that area. Yeah. I can do whatever I want because it's gonna be a knife, okay? I can look any way I want. Any way I want. I don't like my opportunities. I'm not using my file on this because it's very cloggy. Yeah. My file would be feeling it for days. Not like that. Not like that. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this will snap it in half if I'm goofing around. think I hear thunder. I gotta go in soon. Okay, let's do the notching. Let's see. I just have barely enough. Is that good? Yeah, it's. I don't know. It might not be good. Let's see. I do hear thunder. That means it's gonna rain in about 15 minutes. Do I care about being caught in the rain? Not really. But it kind of gives me a little incentive to hurry up. Let's put a sharp edge on it first before we continue with the notching. Yeah. All right, here we go. Come on, not like that. I'm starting with the tip so I can have a sharp tip for the sharp tip. Sharp tip on the tool for the sharp tip on the workpiece. It'll get dull. The tip of the tool will get dull as I work my way down. But that's a good thing because I'll be removing larger and larger flakes from a thicker and thicker edge. Work a little bit differently. Usually I work toward myself, but I'm working away from myself this time. Come on. Well, you know, usually I just bounce around at random. But lately, if I've been doing sequential flaking, I'll work toward myself. That broke right there. See how it broke? Right there? It's annoying. It's alright though, I'll get it. I'll get it back. I won't let it get away with that. I'm tempted to leave it all jaggedy. It's not supposed to. Yeah, that doesn't work. Scratching with the pressure flaker doesn't work all that well. I gotta get my file. I can't. No, forget it. I know I can. I know what I can do. Yeah, just a little bit of. That's all I need. Just a little bit of grinding. That's it. There it is. All right. I just need a little bit of grinding. That's it. Shouldn't be any problems. How many are you? How many are you? How many of you are zoomed in? You can hit the screen and zoom in. Put your fingers on the screen and zoom in. You can get closer. I used to try to get closer for you, but it works better if you do it. So you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to let you see. Let you see what I'm doing. So you can have sharp edges too. Everybody wants sharp edges. Wherever it's dull, you just take a flake. And this is called picking. I think this is my next basics video. How to pick the edge sharp. I call it picking. I don't know what it's actually called. I say actually. I can come up with my own Flintknapping terms. Yeah. Why not? Everybody else does. Almost everybody. Am I going to be symmetrical? Better be. Something doesn't look right. See how it's all crunchy right there? I had to get rid of that. But I can't be too aggressive. No. I'll blow away that barb if I'm too aggressive. Yeah, like that. That's good. Yeah, 2 for 2. Did it do it right? I think it did it. Yeah. Okay. I forget what this looks like in the picture, but it's my own version, okay? In fact, in the picture, I don't think these notches were very deep. They don't need to be that deep. Don't mess with it. I'm trying not to mess with it. I just want some nice clean pop outs. My tip is actually too sharp on the pressure flaker. Yeah. I never thought I'd say that. No, it's not. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. Hold on. This is too thick right there. I don't like it. Yeah, it's not for me to like or not to like, but I just don't like it. Do I like it better now? A little bit. I like that. I'm trying to make it symmetrical. Yeah, we don't need no stinking symmetry. Just, I gotta finish up. Yeah, I don't need to be careful with the notches. I just like it to be a little bit artistic. All right, so that's it. I think I'm done. Yeah, it's just a knife. Okay, so if we put it into a knife handle, it's too big. Yeah, like that. See, we can wrap it. It's the knife handle is still a little bit too big because I like the knife handle to be just as wide as the workpiece. But this is good. It works. Yeah. Perfect. That's how I would haft it as a knife. All right, Rainy Buttes Plains knife or whatever they call it. Yeah. There you go. That's it.